marked up the exact lines where the diffuser is going to be, or the cut for the diffuser is going to be. Ignore that one, ignore that one. That line there is where we've got to cut. Pretty much going to have to cut all the way up to the top, and then obviously all the way down the bottom as well. So just got to mask, some masking tape on there, draw the lines down there. I'm probably going to drill it at a few points. The drill bit probably be like the total width that the slit's going to be. Don't want to make it too big, obviously. And then, yeah, cut those out. Hopefully make it as neat as possible. Then we can get the bumper back on, and then see where we sit with the diffuser. Right, that's all drawn up now. I did kind of follow that line exactly all the way down, but as you can see, that's the first line on the right hand side. That's the new line on the left hand side. I measured from point to point there, and then point to point there, and it was off by about a centimetre. So I assume it's just the curve of the bumper that's throwing that out. So I'll put a new line down there, and although it doesn't look right, it actually is. So all those points from left to right are exactly the same width apart. So I've got to not do anything with that line and just work from that line there. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be right. Probably wondering why I'm doing all those weird holes in it. Basically, use a small drill bit just to go along that line exactly, just to give me like a center point, went along with a bigger drill bit. Now that bigger drill bit that I used, that's the total width that I want that cut to be. And I'm basically just drilling all those lines as a kind of guideline, so I can just, you know, use those edges of that, mark it, and then cut it with the Dremel or whatever that's, I don't know, it's probably not going to be easy to do that. Whatever I can to cut that and, you know, have a nice kind of clean cut, and just I've got defined guide points. Don't know how far to go up. To be honest, I'm going to probably have to go all the way up to the top. Ooh. That's all done. I will put the bumper back on now and then cut it. Yeah. Did mention before that the bumper is pretty difficult to get off, and obviously just mocking up the diffuser next to it. Obviously it wouldn't go on because there's just a plethora of stuff, there's so much stuff in the way. So I removed like the main crash bar from the back, and it's got like metal supports top and bottom. That's the main crash bar there that's come out. Just taking this piece out that supports on the bottom there. Another piece of metal here that fits up along here. That does mean I can, you know, kind of get this on and kind of get an idea of where it's going to fit. And then I've got to work out how to get it all kind of back together and strong. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So I've got to cut these bits first, and I can. Then obviously this bumper, I definitely need to put some kind of support back on it, because this is just going to flop around, obviously, because I've cut there and I've cut there, so it's going to end up flopping around. So I probably need to make up some kind of support that might go to here. I'm not sure yet. Just try mocking up the or putting the bumper on without any of those supports, and it's just it's just flapping around. You can tell by looking at it there that it's kind of all over the place. So what I might do first is put the crash bar in. It's a bit of a nightmare at the moment. The car has been in an accident. You can tell it's been pushed in at the back. You can see how much that goes in there. Fortunately, it's not as bad because I should be able to fix to kind of flat point there. Kind of matches that point there, and I've got a mark to the bottom, so I should be able to try and drill and fit this on first, and then get the bumper on, and then just kind of start reconstructing everything and making it strong, which is just going to be annoying, but yeah, it's just annoying. Both of those are on now. Obviously, I need to put another one at the top. That obviously isn't gonna. Well, it might line up, but that's probably gonna foul with that, which is a bumper fixing. So I'm gonna relocate and put the bracket in a different place. So I'll probably just have the other bracket there. So that's on in the middle now. Pretty solid, even though it's just two fixings. So I'm gonna get the bumper on. And then see how those lines line up. I think that was not an easy process. It worked just about. I made those slits pretty tight, so it was a bit of a squeeze to get on, but fortunately everything else has worked out. That's obviously the cuts in the bumper. In terms of the actual kind of movement of the bumper without all those bits and pieces, it's pretty solid. There's two fixing points down the bottom here, here, which the bumper will fix on. I can put probably this bumper strip here along the bottom here to stop this from moving, so I can put that back on. It's not going to interfere there, so that'll go back on, and that will stop it from moving around. So sort those bits out. I can trim this up. I can fit that bar back on, and then once that bar's on and they're all fixed on, and the side piece and everything, that bumper will be really solid. It's actually pretty solid. So this is where the side's looking like currently, and then you put the end plate on there. A bit short height and width, so I've got to work something out, but it's pretty close. Now the main thing is obviously you can see the distance between the plate here and the end of the car. So obviously just got to extend that. Now I've got some of that plastic that I had before. I've just cut some strips of it. I'm going to use that to extend it and bring it flush to the body line. Should be pretty straightforward. Right, now I extended those end bits as you saw, and then that angle, again, that angle that you saw, wasn't happy with it, so basically just made some new end plates out of that material I had. It's not perfect because it's white and it's just a giant square at the moment, but I'll get some black plastic and then obviously I'm going to cut it and shape it. But so far, you know, that's the old end plate. Obviously we're going to end up copying that shape and probably making it look better by following the curve of the arch kind of perfectly. But we've got this giant thing on here at the moment, so that's been extended quite a bit, about kind of like, I don't know, about 2.5, 3 inches. That's been extended by. So obviously we're going to cut this down and shape it and make it the same shape as the old one. But what that's done is kept that at a decent level, because before it was, as you saw, it was all curved up, didn't look that great. And then I've done the other side as well. So what I will have to do still is, yeah, I'll remake those end plates out of black plastic, and obviously those ones out of black plastic as well. And then we've got, then we'll have like, yeah, everything in. So obviously we still got to kind of tidy bits and pieces up. You know, the lines of the bumper there, it's kind of dropping a little bit on both sides. I think that's where, obviously this has been rear-ended at some point from that dent in the back, so I need to sort out, you know, how that's sitting. It's probably just things kind of bent around a little bit, so redo that. But that's kind of like bolt up right now, which looks a million times better. That looks a bit stressed and, yeah, just a bit weird. So I'll extend, yeah, I'll make these bigger, and then end up having it kind of following that line down to there. Basically it'll be nice and neat and look like it's part of this. But yeah, it should be pretty rad. Pretty much level there and there. Yeah, just need to neaten those cuts up at some point. I'll probably obviously have to take the bumper off and neaten them up. Shouldn't be too much hassle, but yeah, should be good. Right, that is everything for today. I'm not sure if the video is going to be a short one or not. I don't really remember how much I filmed. Could be a normal length video, could be a short video. I don't know. I've achieved what I wanted to do, which is obviously get the diffuser on and fixed. Obviously there's a load of little things I'm going to fiddle around with, so I'll order up the plastics during the week and, you know, remake those side pieces in the proper colour and a bit thicker as well and make it look nice. Also, like to say, honestly, thank you guys very much. Reached 1,000 subscribers, which is for me quite a big deal. Obviously just a small channel, so reaching 1,000 subscribers is awesome, and obviously couldn't do it without you guys. So I really appreciate it, and all the people that have bought shirts as well. Nearly out of stock, out of stock of most sizes at the moment. Got a couple of smalls, some mediums, and a couple of larges left as well, but I'll end up restocking those at the end of the month anyway. So I'll let you guys know anyway when all that's all done and in, and obviously more designs coming up, hats and obviously t-shirts next, and stickers and stuff like that. Any ideas, let me guys know. Really appreciate it. Thanks again for commenting, liking, all that stuff. It honestly does help, and yeah, I really appreciate it. Hope you guys like what's going on here, and see you real soon. Subscribe, you fools. Wonder this time where she's gone.